food in this wine pairing. Thank you, Karen, for joining us. The microphone is yours.
Hi, Luca. Buonasera,
Hi.
how are you?
Buonasera.
Okay.
Buonasera.
Buonasera. I go to Italy a lot, so I was actually very, very skeptical when I was traveling for the last 2 days, and Ashwin kept saying, have you got 5 minutes? And I kept saying, no, I'm at an airport. And he kept, I've got 5 minutes. So it had to be important, right? When he said he was introducing Frizzano, I actually heard frizzante, because in Italy it's a frizzante, right? And I think it's a fantastic idea, because for years I've been shouting from the rooftops that I love champagne personally, but to drink champagne in a warm climate like India is, is a difficult thing. It's one, expensive. Secondly, it doesn't travel that well. And thirdly, does it really go with our food? Then came Ashwin's Casablanca. Ashwin knows I'm in love with him. I love his wines. I love what he does. He's been coming to our markets for so many years. We've applauded whatever he's done. He's got it on the button. You have to give people wines they can have with, not necessarily pairing, but wines they can have with food that they eat all the time, and wines at an affordable price. And something that people have not talked about yet. Can everyone hear me? Because I don't know if I'm, hello?
Your connection is a bit unstable,
hello?
but we can understand you quite well.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Yes,
I think I'm on a very low battery. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. So the other thing that no one has talked about is yeast. When you have champagne or even Prosecco, there's a certain amount of yeast. And some people like me are a little bit intolerant to a lot of yeast, which basically means you can't have 2 bottles of champagne in one evening. It does tend to affect you. However, with Frizzante and Frizzano, what I love is because it isn't so frizzy or fizzy as a wine. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ashwin, but I'm sure this doesn't I also like about this, because what the French call piton, it's just ever so slightly sparkling, and therefore, to my mind, goes with food really well. So let's talk about Blanca, which I love. As he knows, I buy it by the case. I haven't opened the rest. Dolce, we don't have, but I'm going to open them because I've got friends here for dinner right in the next room. I love the rosé. I love a rosé champagne. I love the idea of anything rosé and sparkling. It's great for what the Italians call dolce far niente, when you're absolutely doing nothing and you want a glass of wine any time of the day, whether it's from reading a book to having an aperitif. I think this the rosé is superb in terms of acidity, in terms of sweetness. I think a lot of people, sorry about this, but they do bullshit. They talk about dry wines, but actually in India especially, we have a palate that loves sweet. And I think this is going to be really popular, not just with women, but also with men. People love a slightly sweet, slightly fruity wine as opposed to a dry wine. That's not really part of our culture. So what do I think it goes with? I think it will go really, really well with anything fatty, honestly. So I've just been having begun bhaja, which are sort of Bengali fried melanzane, Luca. And they are fantastic with this. You might have noticed I've drunk half a bottle just eating this. Anything fried, a bhajia, a begun bhaja, vegetarian or non-vegetarian, it doesn't matter. Kebabs, biryani, anything with a bit of fat in it or a bit of butter in it is fantastic with a fruity, slightly sweet, slightly bubbly wine like this. And I think more than the big bubbles of champagne and Prosecco, this Frizzano is actually amazing with this kind of food. So apart from pizza and all of that, because it has all that lovely cheese on top, I think it really goes well with all our great fried food that we love in India so much. And as I said, you know, it's the less yeast makes it easier to drink and to drink more. So I haven't had the others yet. I'm going to try this evening because I've got people here. My feeling is it will be the same. I think the white will go, the Bianco will go a little bit more with maybe dessert and cheese. But I think they're all happy wines. They're wines that you could have any time of the day. Happiness, friends. You know, I'd open it in a jiffy. And at this price, really, Ashwin, you're onto a winner. You are really onto a winner. Congratulations. You know I'm your biggest fan.
Thank you.
I really hope you bring more and more of lovely wines like this out. I am really for vocal for local. You know that. Through my markets, through my writings, I've been supporting what we do in India. That's not to say that we only eat Indian food, but we also do, you know, European food made here. So, you know, I'm more than your fan in terms of what you can produce in India. And if we can produce this quality in India for this price, you're really hitting the nail there.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Karen. You know, we've been associated with Karen, and you know, for 10 years, we started off, you know, with the Karen's Farmers Markets when I first launched Rio. And Karen has been so supportive. I can't tell you. You know, Karen's always been there for us. You know, always with, you know, helping us with advice and with everything. You know, and you know, anything I need, Karen is always there. And Karen, I thank you so much for being here on this on our program today and our launch. Really grateful to you.
Doing a great job. Luca, where are you from?
I'm from the northeast. It's Emilia-Romagna, the region.
You're from Emilia-Romagna. Okay, so you're not really from Frizzante and Prosecco region.
No, very close by anyway. I'm on the border. So between the two regions, yes. So but I'm in Lambrusco, on Lambrusco motherland.
Yes, absolutely, from Modena. No, I go to Venice every year. I haven't gone this year. I'm nearly crying. But yeah, you're absolutely right. And you know, we start drinking this when we visit people at 10, 13, 11 in the morning. So I look forward to repeating the same habit in India.
Yeah, cheers, Karen. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Ashwin.
Thank you.
Because